the single largest source of sugar in our children and teenagers' diet is sugary sweetened drinks, specifically. There's a choice of sugary and non-sugary.
We should say added sugar, shouldn't we, really? Because there's a...
Sugary sweetened drinks, added sugar, for sure. You know, we're talking about things that where one drink can put you well over 3 times the amount of sugar in a day, okay? So, really, if you look at the way he's structured it, it's 2018, it's in 2 bands, it's really about fast-tracking reformulation, but also, it's not anti-business, there's a sugary choice and a non-sugary choice. So I think, singularly, brilliant. I never thought we'd win this. I did it anyway. But I think what's really exciting is that the childhood obesity strategy is due out in the next few months, and this moment gives me faith that might have some balls and context and some meat around the bones.
Do you think it's right that milky drinks are exempt from this? Because milky drinks can be very sugary drinks.
Yeah, I would have put those in, to be honest.
Yeah.
And then you know, there might be debate about, but also even formula and baby milk, you know, I mean, I think I'd like to unpack that a little bit more, but I've been too excited to get my head around it. But definitely I would have put milky drinks in, for sure.
You're a Tory now?
No, I'm apolitical, because I don't,
I'm kidding with you.
But do you know what? I wanted... You know, too often you watch these politicians and you're kind of like, look, just be tough, stand up. And I think, you know, governments around the world have all had histories of kind of being told or massaged what to do by big business.
And what would you say when you hear, I've seen it on Twitter, I've seen it, I've heard it from teachers that I've spoken to, and they say, look, you know, the reality with the longer school day and getting kids to exercise more, I know yours is the food and nutrition side of things, but exercise absolutely goes hand in hand with that.
Oh my God,
and when teachers say, you know, we don't have any more time, we don't have any more energy to give to the job that we give, we can't extend the school day and get people running around a pitch.
Look, I respect teachers. I'm a kid that came out of school with nothing, right? I was a special needs kid, right? I respect teachers and the institution of school, especially primary schools, more than ever. Unbelievable. And I've worked in many hundreds of schools and seen wonderful things. I think this is about new money. I think all too often we give teachers more responsibility, but it's not followed up with the inertia of money. I think this is about £500 million. This is £500 million going into the school system. Sports, breakfast clubs, and supporting food education, which is now law in Britain.
Jamie, I think I speak for everybody. I think you've done a phenomenal job over diet. Brilliant. Absolutely fantastic. But my question may sound supercilious, but it's not meant to. Are parents going to stop giving their children this kind of stuff?
I think, well, here's the thing. Really, this tax... although symbolic and brave, it is about driving reformulation. So in one respect, it doesn't matter what parents do because it's driving product to be healthier and have less sugar in it. At the same time, I think the fact that it's in the budget, the fact that, you know, people write about it, you know, for the last 15 years I've tried to bring these stories up. I think we want to empower parents to make better choices, and I think that's when we get back onto things like labelling. I mean, just one very quick thing was teaspoons. I did a thing on Facebook just recently about showing 13, 14 teaspoons of sugar in a child's drink, like, say, Ribena, and it went 10 million eyeballs in 3 days, right? But it's a European law, so it's not just about Britain and the budget. You know, things like, I haven't met a parent yet from anywhere that doesn't love the icon of a teaspoon and 13 or 14 or 10 to give them...
Because it's simple.
Well, if you give parents good, clear information, they often make good choices.
Richard Murphy, you have a question for Jamie.
Well, I actually was going to say, well done as well. I'm a tax campaigner and you've scored a win, and that's brilliant. Actually, I'm worried about the tax in a sense because it's potentially quite regressive. It will have the biggest impact on poorest parents, of course, but overall, the big issue here is signalling. Sometimes tax is about sending out a signal, and the best amount of sugar tax that will be raised will be 0. That's the target. No money at all, because sugary drinks won't be there. That's your next campaign.
With this cash, I mean...
Hooray, we've got no money.
Well, the thing is, these companies will go to non-sugar products.
Yeah.
So, but I think, you know, we need to sort of lead by example.
Mission accomplished.
We want governments to be brave and act like parents. There do need to be rules to the game. You can't just do anything to make money into the ill health of kids. So, I think this is progressive, not regressive.
Good day.
A good day that I wasn't expecting.
Oh my God.